PNP live.
Hello, tpnp family. We're live. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight.
In the space shed.
Yeah, so our today's topic is about making a difference. Is using our voice. Our voice matters to make a difference. So good evening to everyone who are here to join us right now.
Thank you.
And you are here for a very good reason. More and more people are waking up and knowing the truth of what's going on out there. More and more people are standing up, and well done to those who's going out there sharing their voice to cause awareness. So yeah, well, that's causing awareness and using their voice, posting awareness on social media for what's going on right now and standing up. It does go a long way, and well done everybody for supporting each other
During these difficult times. Yeah, we're just trying to sort out the lighting so you can see us better. So you can see us better. Let us know what it's like. We're trying to find a good spot.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Okay. So our aim is to reach out and give hope that as much as there are bad, there are still goodness and kindness out there. So I use my voice to speak up and cause awareness. That's what we're doing right now. We're using our voice to speak up and cause awareness that there's still, as much as there's bad, as much as we think there's bad out there, there's still goodness and kindness out there. There's still good people out there and kind people out there. And yeah, that's it gives hope. Gives hope to us.
Yeah, this live stream is about anyone who wants to join us to have their opinions and give their views regarding in general how you feel about how everything is moving and moving, the pace is moving. So for example, what are your experiences? If you've seen our videos, all we're doing is documenting the changes in life that's taking place right now, and trying to make you be more aware of what's happening, and it's happening to all of us. So it's a different form of oppression or tyranny that we might not even realize or know happens every day to us, and why we feel the way we feel, or how we don't feel so comfortable when we're outside in the public domain. So being in the public domain has become a personal or a mandatory choice put in our survey. So let us know how you feel about the current situation of the mandatory mask face covering, or in general about anything regarding society, local, community, or generally in the public domain that you want to talk about. Because what we're trying to do right now is just bring awareness, and one of the things that we're trying to do is come on social media or any platform that we have a voice to give, and give our voice and show what we stand for, and our values and our morals and our ethics, especially regarding humans and humanitarian values, and how we feel to be a human now is totally changed right in front of our eyes, right in front of our faces, and it affects everyone, family, friends alike. So I don't know about you, but me personally, I am adapting, but I might be an old dog, and it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. But these are all measurements, these are all guidelines, these are all practices we're all encouraged to. So let us know your opinions, because we're going to give you some of ours.
We would like to talk about our own journey and share it with you guys based on our own experience as a family. If you haven't watched the videos, please watch the video on YouTube. Team PNP harassed at Tesco at Team PNP Multi-Family channel. Part 1 to 6 in different videos. That's on YouTube, guys. How horrible it was being followed and surrounded by 5 or 6 securities at Tesco's, harassed, abused by the shoppers who are wearing a mask and stuff. It has been such a traumatic and and distressing experience to our family, especially our 9-year-old daughter, who has been affected by it, and she's traumatized by it because it's such a horrific experience for our family. Just doing our normal shopping in Tesco's, and we've been treated that way and discriminated that way, is very traumatic to a child and to the family as well. After that, we've reported the incident to the police, and we are dealing with it properly, and we're having to adjust, especially our daughter is having to adjust, but she's fine now, but it affected us and it caused us distress. So we'd like to share that with you guys.
The distress it brought got dealt with in real time. That's me as a man. I deal with things as it happens in real time. I'm not being a victim. I'm not having to contemplate about it. So I'm going to be real as always. God knows that's why I do the full truth, nothing but the whole truth. And basically, I'm not having that, not tolerating that. That's unacceptable. And we've been other places, other stores, other retail outlets, and done our shopping. Just like you might have forgotten, might not have forgotten, but we have rights, and our rights should not be imposed on us by other staff or public members who themselves are not wearing one. So the whole loophole of the mandatory rules or guidelines and companies' policies and how they impose it is wrong, because by the police, and even that is a last resort. But basically, we've been Asda, we've been Tesco at Miami roundabout. I hope this thing is not just a one-off. That's why we're trying to make a stance as well. Because if it's a one-off, it's okay. And if it's going to be a one-off, it's because of things like what we're trying to do about it. The distress was in real time. We're trying to take care of it properly in the right procedure by phoning the police, reporting it, getting a crime reference number, getting a crime report number, calling them several times to get a statement, having to wait for calls to see if it's going to be private, withheld, unknown, answering all of those just to give a statement or to have an update to find out if an officer's been allocated and things like that. You haven't even got to the bottom of it, but at the end of the day, it's not a mask issue. It was a discrimination and distress to my daughter, all because of initially entering the store without a mask. I've also done a post today showing that everyone has the right, and it's also supported by the government. If you go to the .gov UK website, there's also a PDF in my story, or as a post, you can download it. If you don't want to wear a mask, if you have family members who have asthma or breathing difficulties or mental issues or have a restriction or how they have anxiety for wearing a mask, there's also an exempt card down there for added support and help. You can either go to the Gov website, or you can download the PDF from our link, or download it from the Gov website. You can have it on your phone. It's phone compatible, so then you can use it as a card to explain your circumstance of why you're not wearing a mask, but you're not under no obligation to have to wear it. So that's partly why we're here, make a difference, to make sure it's a one-off, and if it's not going to be a one-off, everyone actually get to find out what the rules and the regulations and when and where you can or cannot wear a mask and how you have to wear a mask. So we need to get informed and spread and share that information so that we are all protecting ourselves at all times, so that we can be at peace of mind and comfortable just like everybody else who is suffering or not suffering. We don't want to be suffering through this mask thing. As 4 months ago, the mask was a myth, or was still up in debate. Should we wear a mask? Should we not wear a mask? They're looking at other countries, they're all wearing masks. They're saying that's going to be us. They were educating kids and everyone that wanted to know, is the mask for people who have got it, people who show symptoms, asymptomatic. It's just so much information overload that people have forgotten what are the fundamentals of wearing a face mask and how. It's mainly to do and give confidence in retailers, confidence in individuals, so they feel safe in public, and from suggested data from the white paper or stats that are out there, quote unquote, regarding the TfL or the Transport for London suggestions of how the numbers of participants to use the travel system, how they have to find a solution. And like we said, the face mask is mainly just for confidence purposes, not just for retailers, for individuals, and also for confidence in being in public and taking away the insecurities and doubts of knowing the full information regarding the face mask and what it prevents and what it does. But mainly it's out there for confidence reasons, not just for actually prevention, for confidence.
To maybe to reassure others.
And also to reassure others.
To reassure others.
You know, people don't want to cough, sneeze, or do anything of that because it's going to be contaminated, you know. It's going to be a conflict of interest regarding how you're going to be treated or made to be feel. So just by having the exemption card, it allows you to have your freedom, or 85% of your liberty. If you're after liberty, I'm after full freedom. That means I roam and I take care of those as I would like to be taken care of, which means I have the right to take care of my AIR circulation, and my air circulation is important. Not only that, but also the mental issues it starts to bring. For example, how do people view me? Do I look inconspicuous? Do I look a threat? Am I concealing anything? My identity is already concealed. And how am I gonna communicate and interact with people when they can't see my expressions and they can just about hear me? So these kind of things are answer or result that makes you understand and feel the reason why to. And the benefit in reason why to is not for the medical or medical purposes of it being a prevention or a deterrent. You know. So let's finish this. Wait.
Yesterday, my son and myself went to Asda's in Chelmsford, Chelmer Village, and nobody troubled us for not wearing a mask. The staff are very helpful on the till, and we also got gifts as broke. We are grateful for their kindness, and we had a good shopping experience. So yeah, we went to Asda's yesterday, and we had a really good shopping experience because the staff are helpful. Nobody talked to us about or said anything to us about not wearing a mask. And there's some people who are not wearing a mask. Also, there's some staff who are not wearing. Some staff are wearing a mask, but they're not discriminative like we've experienced at Tesco's. And also because my shopping bag broke, and I'm having to buy some more bags. They've also gave us a free bag to help us out, and we thought that was really nice of them. And yeah, it just proves a point that as much as there's bad people out there, there's good people out there too. So it gives us hope. And yeah, it's a really good experience at Asda's. So thank you to Asda's in Chelmer Village, in Asda's Chelmer Village store in Chelmsford. I'm talking about the contrast of how we have been served and treated on both supermarkets. So
to be fair, we was also treated okay in the Miami Tesco, which was our first example. It's just certain individuals or certain individuals who are power struck or overzealous, or they themselves don't know the full guidelines or the measurements we're trying to introduce during this easing of lockdown. But at the end of the day, it's for confidence, or people didn't understand or know how to use it. Because, for example, the whole COVID-19 guideline at work is to protect your staff. So to protect your staff, all staff should have, when necessary, during, or if there's a mitigation, to have a face mask on. So if the mitigation isn't the PVC plastics, how is that going to prevent the air that I'm breathing, which is circulating in the same environment, protecting them from breathing the air? So we're all breathing the same air, and they're working in the same environment that we're all sharing the same air, but the only difference is because they're wearing PVC plastic. How is the uniform with the PVC plastic stopping them from breathing the same air I'm breathing, and I'm having to wear a mask? It also says in the gov.uk that the whole easing and wearing masks is to help and protect staff who are in retail, because retail has been the most affected environment in reintroducing the measures of normality. So that means all staff in these retail outlets should be wearing masks as standard. It should be mandatory for staff to wear masks to make us feel good. Then we wear masks. It's half and half. And my point is, because they work there, one day they wear a uniform, they don't wear a mask. Next day they're not wearing a uniform, back to work, but not wearing a uniform, just as a normal civilian, and they have to wear a mask, and it's mandatory. So how does that work? Because the staff should not be nilly-willy loopholing, feeling not like no exemption card, all because they are employed by the company that they work for to not wear a mask. Because I'm sure when they go other shops and other places, they have to wear a mask. So where is the sense in that? The people that work in the place are walking around not wearing a mask and just a uniform. That's exempt then.
Things as well,
and they come in and breaking the 2 meters already. They're already not staying in the guidelines, you know. And 2 weeks off, everyone was not even sure about COVID anymore, or sure about how to, or cared about the social guideline distancing. No one was social distancing. And then now everyone's social distancing, but the staff who are walking around social distancing but are breathing the same air. The air is more important than the distance, let alone wearing or not wearing a mask. We're all breathing the same air. So if we're all breathing the same air, I don't know how we can decide who should or who should not wear a mask when we're all sharing the same air. We should all wear a mask. And when we're out in the public, the air's too big, one should wear a mask. I know it's going to look sick when you can't see who's who and all that, but then that's the case. Let's all wear a mask. But if we're not all wearing a mask, staff should not be allowed to wear a mask. They should not be exempt from wearing a mask while we're shopping around then. We don't feel safe.
To reassure us, shoppers, customers as well.
Otherwise, what is the point? We're wearing it, they're not wearing it, we're all using the same air. What's happening? That's going to be their staff not coming to work because they've been asymptomatic, or they've now got COVID because they wasn't wearing their mask. So I don't understand what is preventing and stopping and protecting staff members who do not wear a mask while we customers are being asked to wear a mask or forced to wear a mask in some shops.
I would like to say thank you as well to Tesco in Miami, Tesco's Miami roundabout, Princess Road. They are very friendly there as well. They have a good shopping experience there. Also, I have shared this experience to a community group on Facebook called Save Our Rights UK. It's a community group for people who are standing up for their rights. Their empathy and support has been very overwhelming. So big thank you to the community and admin who have supported us on Save Our Rights UK, and everyone on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And well done for supporting more and more people out there. Your support makes a massive difference in touching people's lives, and it goes a long way.
And definitely, we're not the only ones. We might be the only ones in Chelmsford, but if you look on Facebook, Instagram, all social media, even TikTok, you will see how different people are doing different challenges around, roam around wherever their local city or national city is, without having to be forced to wear a face mask. So we're not the only one. We might be the only radicals in Chelmsford, but if you look around the scene and you are a trending person, or you know where to look, you will see that there's lots of people in their feeds, in the social media platform, who are showing and standing up for their right to not wear a face mask in all circumstances, especially when doing retail or essential. Because when it comes to doing public transport, it's understandable. You have to wear your face mask. It's an enclosed environment. But when it's not an enclosed environment, or if it is an enclosed environment, the members of staff within that enclosed environment, just like us, should at least wear a face mask. You know, and then that way it makes it something that you can believe in and trust, that everyone's looking after each other for real. Because the people that say, oh, it's to keep you safe, keep me safe, well, wear a face mask and you'll be keeping me safe, and it'll be an equal playing field. Because it's not an equal playing field if some of us are doing it and some of them are not doing it, you know. And the ones that are not doing it, there actually isn't a real reason, there isn't actually a beneficial reason why they're doing it that actually helps everyone. They're just doing it because they work there. They're not doing it because they're actually helping everyone. So those are the things that make me think this is a bit mad, the way people can be exempt just for working for people. So
yeah. So we have our rights and we have our own choice. So it's our right, and if we don't want to wear a mask, and it's our own choice, we are standing up for our own human rights. We are meant to be helped and served, not to be harassed, abused, and be inflicted on. We are meant to be helped and served. It's our human, it's our choice as human beings and being a citizen. This gives us more and more reason to stand up and say no, we are not having it. Uh, our voice matters, Team PNP. So our voice matters.
everyone's voice
Yeah,
matters.
all of us. It matters, all of us, because we are humanity. And the more that we cause awareness out there, then the more that we stand up for our rights rather than being inflicted on doing what we don't want to do. Um, that's not our choice. That's not our choice for ourselves that we're being inflicted on. So we have to, guys, we have to voice out and cause awareness for our rights.
Just stand up for what you believe. It's all about what's in your heart and what's right for you. When you go out there, everyone has that right. They're just being governed or being requested or being told what to do constantly. And over the last 4 months, it's just all in the air. The debate is still in the air. And as far as I'm concerned, I just want to get on with my life, and whatever I got to do, I can follow rules, but the rules must make sense. The rules must be for everyone. It must be an equal playing field. I'm tired of playing or being involved or participating when the rules are always never clear. The rules are always unclear. The post is always getting moved, and by the way, there's always an individual who's overzealous or using the power they have due to their hierarchy to discriminate and treat people in a manner that's unacceptable. So me, I'm not gonna read or listen to the news every day and read the newspapers and read this, read that, wait for this Commons Prime Minister's time or this announcement. But at the end of the day, just give us clear instructions that everyone can understand and know how to follow. Like lockdown was very simple. Stay in, save life, protect the NHS. Now trying to stay alert, controlling the virus and saving lives, there's always someone else interfering with me trying to stay alert, control the virus and save lives. You know? But at the end of the day, it's all about the AIR, the air that we breathe, the air circulation, the air purification, the air being contaminated with COVID-19, and that means then, I don't know, since then, and I'm trying not to say it because we're live right now, I don't want to be controversial even on YouTube to be our video to be monetized or struck down or to be striked or copyright, I don't know, but at the end of the day, they're just trying to get out there and publicize and make awareness of what's going on in the world.
We're using our voice because our voice matters.
Our voice matters, everyone's voice matters, but it's got to make sense and it's got to have some humility, it's got to have some consideration to humans, you know. So it's all about, it's like all lives matter. You know, I don't want to get more controversial by how it sounds. All lives matter, all our voices matter. These just become slogans. These just become things that people like to say but don't have no meaning or has no support or has no stance to it. And we all go out there, march this, march that. What has it done? This thing's going to come and go. People talking about wearing a face mask or not wearing a face mask. You know,
we have to carry on with the course to cause awareness out there. We have to carry on.
It's been since the 26th, and we still haven't got no conclusion or any real tangible update of what's going on and giving a statement when I phone 999. That just shows you the injustice and the corrupt system we working with and the cartel monopoly that we're in, that we come way, way, way past the threshold, the bottom we're at the pit, we're at the bottom of the pit, the bottom of the barrel, trying to get out, by the
Yeah.
way. And I'm tired of people's mentality in public society who impose or are doing these borderline / borderline, could be this way, left wing, could be, don't know what they're doing, but whatever they're doing shouldn't be imposed or made to be inflicted or feel someone to be feeling like that. And that's distress. That's beyond the point of doing your duty or having to serve and accommodate for public members, and we are just customers. And for being a customer, the way we got treated to be as customers was just, our point about Tesco Springfield was not acceptable. Then the whole clarity of wearing a face covering or not is not clear. There's not enough clarity. And then just living with it every day. You forget, you don't forget. You realize sooner or later though, you ain't got it, and what you're gonna do. And you're panic saying, oh, I have to buy another one. Where do I get one? Or you make a mask somehow. I have to use a t-shirt. I've used my
because
vest.
they don't know their rights.
All these kind of things.
They don't know it's their right not to wear one. So our aim here is to reach out to everybody and give hope that it's our choice and it's our human rights. If we don't want to wear one, it's our right to not wear one, and we don't have to be inflicted on. If we know our rights, then we got more chance of no one can inflict on us like that because we know our rights. So our aim is to reach out there and to give hope that as much as there's bad out there, there's still goodness and kindness out there. And that's why we have to use our voice to cause awareness, because we are Team Humanity. They're not for Team Humanity. The people that are inflicting on us, they're not for us. They're not on our side. They're not on humanity's side. They don't have no empathy to our side. They're just doing their own, what they want to do. What to inflict on us, to make us suffer. So yeah. So we are the good. We will, because we use our voice to cause awareness out there. We are the chance. We are the hope of humanity. If most of us that knows the truth will use our voice in a positive way to cause awareness out there, then that will be our own advantage. So yeah. So I just want to say, be courageous, guys. Courage means you feel the fear and you go and do it anyway. So when you're being out there and you feel anxiety or you're panicking because of people might tell you something because you're not wearing a mask or discriminate on you, just be courageous and stand up for your right and stand up for what you believe in.
Be bold, be strong, and do what you gotta do. No one can tell you anything unless they're police and even then. You get me? I'm live right now, bro, on YouTube. I'll call you back in a sec, yeah? Alright, bless up.
Yeah, so just be courageous, guys. I know that it's changing, and it's changing so fast. The situation we're in right now. But if you be courageous, that's you standing up for what you believe in, standing up for your right, and you feel to do what's best for you. You know what's best for you, not them. So it's your own choice, guys. So if you be courageous and stand up and cause awareness, then that would be a great help for the humanity. Because if we succumb to it and we just do as they say, like Simon says, like we're playing Simon Says, that means we're letting them win. That means they're letting us rule over us, when we should have our own freedom. We should have our own right. So if we let them win by just following what they say, even though we know what's best for us, that's disservice to humanity. We should not do that to ourselves and the humanity. We should stand up and be courageous. And also, there are reasons why things happen to us. That's because things are happening for us. That's a beautiful quote from motivational speaker Les Brown. So it's like if I didn't have those experience, if me and my family, if we didn't have that experience, we wouldn't be here. We probably wouldn't be here talking to you right now and making awareness of what's going on in PNP. So so yeah, there are reasons why things happen to us. That's because things are happening for us. So God or the universe put us in this position because we are meant to help. It's meant to help us learn from our unfortunate experiences, and that's a part of our human journey and life purpose. There's no good and bad, only thinking make it so, and that's a beautiful quote from Shakespeare. Yeah, so I'm here, Team PNP, to remind you that there's hope, and 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 it's us who's gonna stand up for ourselves. That's gonna build that hope for ourselves, our family, and for all the community. So if we stand up, then if and be courageous, then we can empower others to do the same thing. So so that they can do it for themselves, they can practice their own rights, and they become a good role model for their families, and also it will spread out there in the community. So that's team human beings. That's team human beings because they're not gonna they're not gonna be empathic. They just want us to become like sheeps. That's why they call it sheeple, because there are people out there that don't know their rights but still succumb to the rules, to the new rules and infliction that is being made upon us.
I'm bold when I'm out there. You need to be bold when you're out there. And I'm also very diplomatic. Sometimes I wear the mask, sometimes I don't. It depends. If I'm out there duty for my family, I wear the mask. If I'm out there doing my day job, I wear the mask. If I'm out there just trying to live and get on with my life, I try, and I'm not even conscious or thinking about it. I end up where I'm at and I need a mask and I don't have the mask. I'm not going to go all the way back home or buy another mask. I'm just going to do what I'm doing. I'm not trying to be a rebel. I'm a radical. A radical and a rebel are two different things. A rebel, what they do only for their own gains. A radical is who does what they do for everyone and for everyone's gains. Equal level playing field. They're all playing the same game. They're all following the same rules. That's what I'm about. Whether it was Shakespeare in 18 whatever or 2020 now. It's poetic justice. It could be articulation. But at the end of the day, the realest thing is what you experience. Your experiences, our experiences, what make us all create the chemicals that we create that make us be the way we be, and we are familiar or unfamiliar with our characteristics. But nevertheless, enough is enough. I can't breathe. That's my slogan. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, and I can't breathe. And I'm not trying to regurgitate or be controversial about past issues just a couple of moons ago. I'm being real as now. I can't breathe, and enough is enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Whether I say it articulatedly, I say it commonly, or I say it familiar way that you can understand or comprehend. At the end of the day, life is moving fast. We all got things to take care of. Look at the economical situation right now. The economy is in bits, is in tatters. That's why they're making us wear face masks to give confidence in the economy. Things like that is what's going on. They're trying to be businesses, entrepreneurs, and people who go to work and feel safe at work. You're employed, or be able to do our jobs and our day job. I'm even concerned. And if you're not thinking about it, what about when the kids go back to school? Are they going to be forced to wear masks? Because if you're under 11, you don't have to wear a mask, you're exempt. If you're over 11, you have to wear a mask. Or when you go back to school, it's in a enclosed environment. Are the kids going to have to wear a mask? Are the kids going to have to follow social distancing? Are the school going to be accommodating for all of these things? So I don't know where we stand with that, but it looks like first wave or the second wave of our kids are all going to be probably guinea pigs into the whole system of going back to school and the mask. So the mask and the face covering is It's a big thing. It's a big issue. Kids have got to go back to school. How are they going to be interacting? So primary school kids, no mask, no social distancing. Secondary kids and college, mask and social distancing. Because at work we have to social distance if you work. Well, retailers, I don't know what they're doing if they're protecting their staff, but their staff don't follow social distancing, and their staff definitely don't wear masks, because some do, some don't. It's like they're playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And I remember watching the news, it was all guidelines to encourage people to go back to work. You have to be COVID secure and COVID guidelines to be practiced so that people can go to work. So all of these things, where have they gone? So whether you protect yourself wearing a face mask or not is up to you. Do you, she will do she, he will do he, I will do I, we will do we. Do to you, each their own. But at the end of the day, you should not be made to feel any way for being you. You are uniquely you. Make sure you never forget that. Embrace you. And if you feel uncomfortable, make sure you stand up, you speak out, be bold.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you're going to do. Stand tall, stand strong, be peaceful, and do what you have to do and protect yourself.
Yeah, we're here, PNP, Team PNP, to remind you that there's hope. If we see these unfortunate circumstances as blessings in disguise, it will change our perspective on our approach to our future life experience from a negative to a positive one. And have strength and keep composure. Use your voice by taking part to keep our rights. Learn from your experiences and use your voice to cause awareness, because my voice, your voice, and our voice matters to make a difference in a positive way for all of us.
And thank you to Good Biz and all the people commenting in the chats. We are seeing the chats go by. This is a
Big
one
shout
for the
out
Queen.
to everyone joining us.
This is a one for the Queen promotion. I've just come to support.
Oh, this is a Team PNP.
Team PNP.
Yeah, Team PNP. Yeah. So, hope you have a wonderful evening, Team PNP family. And if you're interested in our products, clothing, our merch is coming soon.
Or anything you need help with, we're here to support.
Yeah, if you need the chat, if you got any questions.
To help with embetterment, anything to do with embetterment, anything to do with health, beauty, progression, lifestyle, in helping. That's what we're here for. We
positive to cause awareness.
Helpful resources like our free PDF, so you can get your own, make your own face mask tips, how to make your own face mask. We've got links down there as well, so you can get your exemption card download for your phone. So we have got free helpful resources, but we also do have other available services that we provide for all usage. So if you need us, just get in touch. Information, check out in the link section, description.
If you're interested with our cakes, bakes, and treats as well, home cooked meals, check out Mama Phyllis Cakes and Mama Phyllis Bakes on Facebook. Beauty fitness products, check out our Power Up #PowerUpBeauty Fitness lifestyle progression page on Facebook. And for other essential products, check out our Team PNP Multi on eBay and Amazon. For more great YouTube videos like this one, and to keep up with our fantastic chicks update, check out our Team PNP Multi Family on YouTube. Much love and blessings to you all. So if you want to talk about anything else, we can carry on.
Comment on the comment section. If you watch this video after it's gone aired live, let us know. Next time you can join us. Comment and ask us when we're going to be doing videos. We're going to try and do them at least 2-3 times a week. The chicken videos, as you know, the fantastic chicks, they're all going to be uploaded every day or every other day at least. But otherwise, any other thing, we're just going to get on and start giving you our opinions. It's our opinions. Our disclaimer is to let you know, be responsible for your own decisions. Wear your big boy pants, big girl pants, and you are responsible. All the credit is your credit. All the hard work is you doing the hard work, and we're just there to be a little positive sound in your ear, be your little bit of motivation, bit of your guideline, show you we've been there through, we've done it through, it's happened to us, but now look at us now, and how progression forward always is a must, backwards never.
We're learning from our experiences.
Learn as you go, learn as you grow.
And we're being courageous and standing up, using our voice.
And we're not here to be fighting anyone. We're not trying to fight, we're not trying to battle, we're not trying to bring down anything. Just don't get in our way, just don't stop us doing what we're doing. That's what it's about. So me, Peterson Sartre, making myself clear. I'm not reading nothing to say what I mean, I'm meaning it now. And that means I'm trying to go forward always, backwards never. I'm not trying to fight or bring down anyone. I'm only trying to protect myself at all times while I'm going forth, and I'm going to be bold while I'm doing it. If I'm with my family, at all costs. If I'm not, I'm the nicest guy. Look at my Gambia smile. It's just too much for them out here. You get me? So I'm always smiling, I'm always nice. I talk to everyone and anyone. So if you need anything, got all the information down there, give us a call. But it's been really nice doing this video. There's going to be more coming. And we've got to go soon. We've got to go now. We've got to say before we go, guys.
Yeah, for more information, our links will be down below. So if there's anything you wanted to interact with us with, so thanks once again, guys, for interacting with us today and joining us live. I hope that we caused awareness and helped you with other issues. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
We're God. See you later.